Yo, what's going on, guys? Koi here. Today, we just got some freaking crazy news for Anime Run. I think a lot of people have been wondering, what's been going on with Anime Run. Of course, I have too. I don't really get much information from the developers or anything like that. I don't. We get, maybe one talk about bug fixes, and then after that, they go completely quiet for, days and weeks. And then finally we get something out of the blue, which is really freaking cool because they bring up a lot of the stuff that I've been wanting in the game forever, because it would just make sense. Now, keep in mind, unlike a lot of games like Anime Infinite and other stuff like that, the Anime Tower Defense World, these games, they struggled with one thing, and that was creating a leadership system that actually worked, or a gameplay that just wasn't long and drawn out and annoying. Like, freaking, what they are bringing to the table this update is really freaking good. And let's go ahead and talk about it. So first thing I want to talk about is pretty much what are some of the things that will be dropping and when is it going to be dropping. What they start off with is they say we need to do some extra testing. So update tomorrow around 5 p.m. EST, which is pretty crazy. This is also going to be the last day for the freaking Shadow event. So if you never completed the Shadow event, you don't have a character 5 stars, you should probably do that before tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be a massive update. Or at least so they say. I'm reading this right, am I? It says we need to do some extra testing. So update will be tomorrow at 4 to 5 p.m. EST. I had to read it right just to make sure that we're not, if I'm not wrong, you know what I mean? But realistically speaking, this is crazy. We don't get any sneaks, no nothing, besides the one sneak we got from Escanor, and that was they didn't say anything. But the drought is over. We're going to be getting some content for Anime Run. I'm so excited. Shadow event, the current Battle Pass will be going away as well. They're going to be resetting the Battle Pass with a brand new Battle Pass with 2 brand new Battle Pass units. So make sure you get things before they are gone, of course. Then they'll also be dropping a summer event with unlockable difficulties to get characters. There's going to be 5 new event units that will be dropping, each with an evolution. So this is going to be a big limited time event. Just absolutely huge. We're not just getting main characters, we're also getting 5 characters with full evolutions, and that's not even the best part about this update. We're obviously we just talked about the Battle Pass reset, and they're also buffing the Battle Pass, so I hope the rewards are a lot better, because obviously last Battle Pass was not very good. We ended up getting the worst Battle Pass, not because of what it first came out with, no, because of what they did to it after it was already released. They changed everything about that Battle Pass. They even made Kirito one of the worst characters in the game. Stuff like this where we're starting to get a power creep, and it's not good for a lot of these Battle Pass units. Asuna still holds it down like a good girl. Let's go ahead and move on to the next part. They're going to be adding a bond rework. They're going to do the Dokkan Battle Leader Skill and Categories system. Now, this system, Anime Infinite used it, Anime Tower Defense used it, and Anime Reborn tries to use it. But in reality, none of them have successfully done it because they mess up one or two things, or they overshoot the hoop. I hope and I want them to make sure that this is perfect. If this is early Dokkan right at the beginning where everyone gets a 40% buff or something like that, or we start to see very specific and niche buffs that work in really good categories, I'll be happy. But they need to take a look at the history of why this system was created and how it started off, so they can actually get an idea of what they're actually adding to the game. I've seen the system added to the game before. I always see it get absolutely demolished because they don't know how to freaking add it to the game. They end up over what do you call it? They end up over buffing something, under buffing, things being much weaker than they're supposed to. Also, another thing I do want them to actually do is reduce the amount of time it takes to rune farm. I think we're all tired of rune farming. Way too much rune farming. Just reduce the amount of pink freaking, stones we're going to need for rune farming. That's just a personal piece. Some people, no lives, they enjoy it. And I respect the no life community. You guys just grind this game nonstop, and it's absolutely insane. You guys have come up with the most best and smartest methods I've ever seen. It's just, man, it's just, we need to also show that not just you guys are playing the game. The average casual player wants to get into the game too. They want to play the game. They want to enjoy it. They want to see what's going on. But it's a little intense for them to sit there for hours grinding the same thing or overnighting a rune stage. I digress. A new limited skin banner with the summer related skins for many units. I don't know if this means we're going to be able to use the same skin tokens. They don't say that. So we might have a very special skin token event. So we'll see what happens. A profile tab, titles and unit achievements. A lot more gems, a lot more compensation on the way. This is just going to be a massive update. I cannot wait to see what they actually do with it. It's just, between the things that I really, really want in the game and between the things that they have added to the game so far, I think that when it comes down to quality and it comes down to getting it done right with the least amount of bugs possible, the team can do it. I believe in the team. They want to drop a really good character. I believe that they will do that character justice. But there's also some cases where characters get left behind. And I think this power creep is a big problem because some characters are designed before the power creep was even implemented. I think the power creep starts off with, what's his name from Shadow Garden? I Am Atomic. The character that does the I Am Atomic. Sid. Sid starts the power creep. Then it moves on to some legendaries like Frieza, who starts up that power creep, and then it gets ridiculous to that next point. But I think that with the power creep being an issue, the grind being a lot, they need to nerf the amount of grinding that people actually need to do in the game, because a lot of people are quitting just because of the grind alone. I didn't even grind Orochimaru. I'm tired of it. I'm so freaking tired of grinding Orochimaru. I'm so tired of grinding runes. I'm so tired of grinding all this stuff. It should not take this long. They are wasting hours of our day. So freaking, I hope the developers actually take a look at this video. If they don't take a look, community, come on, you guys, anime run community, guys who want to see more anime run content, people who want to see the game grow again, just reach out to the developers, reach out to the staff, just make it known that these problems are what the game has to deal with, and people really, really just want to play the game. They want to have fun, they want to get their characters maxed out, they don't want to have to jump through hoops, and they don't want to have to get disciplined anytime they're trying to make a brand new group or character, especially because now, keep in mind now, teams are going to actually matter a lot more. But what does this mean for the already existing meta of playstyle that already exists? Does this mean that playstyle is absolutely demolished and you have to run the team buff? Where do the developers really stand on this? There needs to be some changes that need to be made for this to work. And honestly, if you guys want to reach out to me, my DMs are always open, man. I'm waiting for the moment that they tell me, hey, you want to take a look at this real quick? And I'm like, okay, yeah, let's take a look at it. Because I played Dokkan. I've played too many damn gacha games, I'm gonna be real. Dokkan, Dragon Ball Legends, One Piece Bounty Rush, let's see, My Hero Ultra, there's just freaking Fist of the North Star. I don't even think many people play that one. That one had a Baki collab and a Sonic collab. That was insane. But enough of my yapping. I'm just going to go ahead and go back to getting ready for stream. I hope this video reaches you guys very well. Anime Run community, we're about to get a freaking massive update, so just be freaking ready, man. Do what you need to do before the update actually hits, and we'll talk more about it in the future. Take it easy, dudes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below. Peace out.